Why Rhea Ripley must turn heel at WWE Evolution. Rhea Ripley will challenge Iyo Sky for the Women's World Championship at WWE Evolution 2025. The Eradicator is one of the most dominant forces in WWE's women's division, but as Evolution approaches, some believe her character needs a serious edge. Former WWE superstar Aiden English made a compelling case for why Rhea Ripley should turn heel during a recent episode of the Rebooked Wrestling podcast. English explained his current stance on Mommy and Sky's ongoing rivalry, suggesting that the babyface dynamic between both women has grown stale. I am a little bored of Rhea and Iyo, especially when they're both kind of babyfaces. Unless this is a heel turn for Rhea, which would make an exciting change for her character, he said. Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky have been feuding for months. The feud began back on the March 3 episode of Raw when Sky defeated Ripley to win the Women's World Championship. Ripley tried to claw her way back into title contention and was placed in a triple threat at WrestleMania 41, only to come up short once again. Now, after her recent win at Night of Champions, the Eradicator is finally getting her long-awaited rematch at Evolution, but the story hasn't evolved much. We saw it kind of happening before Mania, the stuff at Mania with Bianca Belair, and it's just two good guys who are real good, and I don't know, I'm a little bored of it, English added. I think she might win and I think it, but if she wins and it's still the same Rhea, I'd send it back. But if she wins with a pretty substantial heel turn telling that story of like I can't beat you unless I do X, that would be big. 42:25-43:54 With stakes high and the spotlight back on women's wrestling at Evolution, a heel turn for Rhea Ripley could be the twist this rivalry and her character need. What do you think? Rhea Ripley receives flack from fellow WWE superstar for physically bullying her opponents. WWE's Rhea Ripley is under fire for her intense in-ring aggression as a fellow superstar publicly labels her a bully ahead of a high-stakes street fight showdown. WWE's fierce and dominant women's world champion, Rhea Ripley, is no stranger to controversy. Known for her intimidating presence and aggressive in-ring style, the Australian powerhouse now finds herself in the spotlight for reasons beyond championship gold. Ahead of her anticipated street fight at WWE Night of Champions, Ripley was called out for being a bully by none other than WWE color commentator and former Intercontinental Champion, Wade Barrett. Rhea Ripley physically bullies all of her opponents. During WWE's countdown to Night of Champions, Wade Barrett didn't mince words as he analyzed Ripley's wrestling style. My belief is Rhea Ripley is a bully. And I don't mean that as an insult. She's a bully in ring. She physically bullies all of her opponents, Barrett said bluntly. His comments highlighted Ripley's dominant performances and how she often overpowers her rivals through sheer brute force. However, Barrett was quick to emphasize that things might not go so easily for the Eradicator this time around. The one issue with Raquel is that Rhea Ripley simply cannot bully her, because Raquel is bigger, Raquel is stronger, and I believe Raquel Rodriguez is tougher than Rhea Ripley, he noted, setting the stage for a battle of equals. A personal feud rooted in NXT. The rivalry between Ripley and Raquel isn't just a new main roster storyline, it's rooted deeply in their shared history from NXT. The two were once close friends, rising through the ranks together. But according to Ripley, that friendship turned sour when Rodriguez allegedly turned on her during Ripley's ascent in the developmental brand. Everything you need to know about Evolution as Rhea Ripley and Trish Stratus star in WWE's Women's Only PLE. WWE is bringing back its women's only event, Evolution, for just the second time, 7 years after the inaugural show. The event comes as part of a busy weekend for WWE, which sees the Great American Bash and Saturday night's main event also take place. Several of the biggest female stars in the division will appear, along with multiple legends making rare appearances. Here is everything you need to know about Evolution. When and where is WWE Evolution taking place? WWE Evolution takes place at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, a day after the events of Saturday night's main event in the same arena. Rhea Ripley mentions AEW's Toni Storm while castigating unruly fan. Rhea Ripley remains one of WWE's top stars, regardless of gender. Her superstar aura was on display as she called out a fan online for ridiculing another fan, who was cosplaying as AEW's timeless Toni Storm. Rhea Ripley praises Toni Storm cosplay by wrestling fan. An ex-user shared 2 pictures of a fan dressed in the attire of Storm. They were looking down upon the fan. This caught the attention of Ripley, who called out the user and, in turn, defended the Storm fan. "How am I supposed to take the IWC seriously when this is what the people in my comment section look like?" wrote the ex-user, to which Rhea Ripley responded, "Meanwhile you hide behind a fake profile picture and name to mask your own insecurities. This timeless Toni Storm cosplay slaps and she absolutely slays that shit. Seems like jealousy to me." Ripley scored a decisive win over Raquel Rodriguez at Night of Champions last weekend, which was followed by a challenge from Women's World Champion Iyo Sky. A title match is booked for WWE Evolution 2 on July 13th. Sky was the one who humbled Ripley on the road to WrestleMania this year, stealing the title. On the grand stage, the Japanese star retained the belt against both the Eradicator and Bianca Belair, who have been absent from the WWE shows since April. Rhea Ripley and Sky have now reignited their program. Is this the Women's World title feud heading into the summer? Only time will tell. As for Belair, she is also due for a return at a major upcoming WWE show. As for Toni Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion is embroiled in a program with Mercedes Moné, and the 2 former WWE stars are slated for a high-profile match at All in Texas. Iyo Sky gets new WWE name ahead of Evolution 2. Iyo Sky is all set to defend her Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley at WWE Evolution 2. The genius of the Sky received a name from the company ahead of the same. Sky was present this past Monday on Raw, where she confronted Rhea Ripley. The Japanese star said she was told by Adam Pearce that she could choose her opponent for Evolution 2. The champion added that she wanted to put the title on the line against the best, and hence, she wanted another battle with Mommy. Before she dons her wrestling boots against Mommy, the 35-year-old was spotted spending time waterside. The Women's World Champion broke the internet by posting a picture of herself in a bikini, after which WWE's official German account gave her a new name, calling her Genius of the Summer. Iyo Sky defeated Rhea Ripley to win the Women's World Championship before WrestleMania 41. She put her title on the line against Mommy and Bianca Belair in a triple threat match at the Showcase of the Immortals, where she managed to retain the gold. However, she has not defended the championship since Mania. Ex-WWE star believes Iyo Sky could lose the Women's World Championship at Evolution 2. While Iyo Sky has gotten the better of Rhea Ripley in their previous meetings, ex-WWE star Aiden English believes that Mommy could turn the tables this time. However, English added that he would like to see the Eradicator turn heel if she were to win the title. Here's my problem with it. They might put it back on Rhea Ripley. I don't think it is locked, though. My problem is I'm a little bored of Rhea and Iyo Sky, especially when they're both kind of babyface. Unless this is a heel turn for Rhea, which would make an exciting change for her character, English said. Rhea Ripley is coming off a huge win over Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight at Night of Champions. While she has never defeated Sky in a televised singles match on the main roster, Mommy has the momentum on her side and could win back the Women's World Championship at WWE's upcoming Premium Live event. Tickets available now for WWE Monday Night Raw at Legacy Arena. Gunther defends the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against returning legend Goldberg. Monday Night Raw returns to Legacy Arena in Birmingham. Tickets area available now for the July 14th show in downtown Birmingham. It's the first episode of Raw to emanate from Legacy Arena since January 9, 2023 and the 8th overall. The last time WWE held a show in Birmingham saw The Rock return to the company to face off with his cousin Roman Reigns to kick off the road to WrestleMania XL in 2024. Not only will Raw have the fallout from Saturday's main event, but it comes just 24 hours after WWE's women's only PLE, Evolution. It's the first episode of Raw to emanate from Legacy Arena since January 9, 2023 and the 8th overall. The last time WWE held a show in Birmingham saw The Rock return to the company to face off with his cousin Roman Reigns to kick off the road to WrestleMania XL in 2024. Not only will Raw have the fallout from Saturday's main event, but it comes just 24 hours after WWE's women's only PLE, Evolution. Sting rarely watches his matches back. Rhea Ripley defends AEW fan cosplaying as Toni Storm. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley recently came to the defense of an AEW fan who was cosplaying as Toni Storm. The situation unfolded on Twitter, where a user mocked the cosplayer by posting photos and writing, "How am I supposed to take the IWC seriously when this is what the people in my comment section look like?" Ripley quickly fired back, writing, "Meanwhile you hide behind a fake profile picture and name to mask your own insecurities. This timeless Toni Storm cosplay slaps and she absolutely slays that sh*t. Seems like jealousy to me." Ripley's response received praise from fans for standing up against online negativity.